It is Skyline 25GT-X Turbo from Ashima. It's today's What's in the Box. Hey everyone, and welcome into the garage for today's What's in the Box, and we're taking a look at the Skyline 25GT-X Turbo ER34 for the 98 model year kit from Ashima. This is going to be the second variation of this tooling. The first was the 2001 B&R 34 25GT Turbo that was released late 2018. There'll be some new parts in this kit. The front bumper, the side rocker panel, ground effects pieces. The rear bumper I believe is new, and the rear bumper ground effects pieces are new. Everything else is going to be the same tooling. I built this kit earlier this year. You're probably sitting here on YouTube, and I gotta say, it's not a great kit, to be honest. It misses the mark in some areas. This is a product of Ashima's new engineering team, I believe, if you will. So it falls short in some areas. The side windows don't really fit too well. Don't fit really great at all. There's nothing really to, there's no mounting tabs in the inside, how you install them, so there's nothing there to really, for them to hold on to or to attach to. The body doesn't fit over the interior onto the chassis very well. The door panels are too tall, so you need to trim those down. My kit, the front bumper didn't fit very well onto the front clip. I had to do some trimming on the front bumper to get the right side to sit all the way back like the left side. So again, not an overall great kit, and I came very close to not getting this one. I decided last minute to go ahead and pre-order it. I'm still questioning that decision. So with that, let's jump into it and check it out. And now we'll get started with the body. And just like the first version, the front clip is going to be completely separate. And you also notice this one is molded in white. And we'll continue the theme of the body and look at the rest of the body parts, body pieces. You see the hood, front fenders are on here, the mirrors, and some mud guards, I was right the first time, are on this parts tree. And the new for this kit parts tree, which has the side rocker panel skirts and the rear bumper skirts there, and also the front and rear bumpers for this kit. And not new for this kit, this was actually in the first issue, is the rear spoiler. Getting started looking at the parts trees, we'll start with the chassis, which is going to be the universal Ashima chassis they use for a lot of their Nissan vehicles. Now we'll take a look at the interior parts tree, which is going to be the same from the first round of tooling for this kit, from the first issue of this kit. Nothing has been changed here. And moving right along to the next parts tree. This parts tree is the same as it was in the first issue. Now we'll take a look at the chrome parts tree, which you see has the headlights, the tail lights, and the mirror faces, and the exhaust tips. Now take a look at some of the molded in transparent color pieces, parts trees pieces. Whatever. At first, the tail lights, molded the transparent red, and the molded in transparent smoke, the window venting pieces for your front and rear windows, and then the piece for the sunroof. And I'll take a look at the clear parts tree. And the wheels, which are going to be the same from the first issue. They look the same anyways. Now take a look at the tire baggie, which you can see has a little bit of everything. First, the tires, same tires from the first issue. They do have some sidewall detail on them. Remember, they do say Yokohama's. And you get some springs, 4 sets of springs for the working suspension and the metal license plate backing pieces. And finally, the last baggie to look at, which first up contains the window masking. As you can see, you have pretty much a window mask for every window. Some metal transfer. The decal sheet, which is pretty much, I think, the same decal sheet from the first round. So that is going to about do it for this look at the Skyline 25GT-X Turbo ER34 for the 98 model year kit from Mashima. And of course, Jameson at Scalefinishes can get you some Nissan color match paint for this one if that's how you choose to go, because he did for mine. For the first one I built, for the first issue, I'm not sure I'm going to be going that route for this one. One, I just have a ton of Nissan paint I can use, and two, I'm not in any rush to get this one built. It's definitely, I'm not planning on building this one anytime soon, if ever. The memory of building the first issue is still fresh on my mind. So on that note, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.